Welcome back to the GFL. You know me, I'm Stephen B. And tonight,
Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, matchup with a couple teams great with one big thing in common. A new head coach from a season ago. These are always the seasons we want to see how they play out, how they can implement their plan going in.
And more often than not, Mike, as we all know, when you find yourself in position to make a coaching change, it's because the previous few seasons did not go according to plan. So the question is, did they find the right new head coach to lead them in this next era for their organization? These two teams today are hoping that this goes a long way into deciding, do they have the right guy pulling the strings? Because if you do, if you have a head coach and a quarterback, you can win for a long time in this league.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
From a talent standpoint, Drake May has every physical quality that you're looking for to play modern-day NFL quarterback. He can, of course, make all the throws. He's big, strong, and he is a very good athlete. He just needs some time. He needs to sit back and wait for his opportunity to play. Looks like that day is today. And I think if he goes out and plays to that potential, this is the first step of him becoming a legitimate NFL franchise quarterback.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, here's May. Open man, Demario Douglas. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. They get the center, David Andrews that time. They'll run here with Gibson. A short gain up to the 20. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long. Now May will try and set up the tight end screen. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. He gains nothing.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
The fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. And And leading them, Greg, the veteran out of West Virginia, it's Geno Smith.
You just can't say enough about Geno and his turnaround over the last couple years, Mike. I mean, many thought he was destined to just be a career backup and just play out the rest of his career. And when things didn't play out at first, instead of just listening to those doubters, he just kept working on his craft. And next thing you know, he gets an opportunity with a new team, makes the most of it. He's now solidified himself as a bona fide franchise quarterback in this league.
Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Smith. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He gets that to his big target, Fant. A gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Seattle.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The run up the middle, it's Walker. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. Devon Godchaux there on the tackle. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They face 2nd down and 7. Once again, it's Walker. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force him down for a loss.
Powell. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
Intended for DK Metcalf.
It seemed there was a bit of a busted coverage in the secondary, and I think that's what led that receiver to be so wide open, and that's a ball that just needs to be put on him. It doesn't have to be a perfect throw. It doesn't have to be thrown on the money. Just make it catchable and take advantage of that opportunity.
The Patriots offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. The motion man here is Bourne. Now Gibson. Well, he shows you the elusiveness getting out of one tackle, but not the other. Fortunate, really, to get back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, How fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
The Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They start with outstanding field position, trying to get the first points of this game. It'll be 1st and 10. He's going to run it. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Sam Howell. Touchdown, Seattle.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Marcus Jones now to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Off the play fake, it's May. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On the ground, Gibson. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. And this will be knocked out. Incomplete. Penalty flag down. In the backfield, usually a sign of a hold. Here's Bryce Berringer now. He's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll work this out to the 23. Jawan Bentley there on the tackle.
He's the pickup of 3. Brings us 2nd and 7.
To throw is Howell. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Howell's pass.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Here's Michael Dixon now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Patriots offense ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. He'll find his man, that's Kendrick Bourne. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran talent...
And he is going to go down. They sack him to end the first quarter. So after one, it's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Open man there, it is Bourne. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
Open man, left side, he's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. This one complete to Bourne. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
They send him right out of the slot. They run on the jet sweep. Good blocking, and he's in. Hop Douglas. Touchdown, New England. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike, and it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Joey Sly on now for a point after. The kick is good. And the Pats will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Well, Seahawks offense back onto the field for their next possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Sometimes that's all it takes. Just that little extra second you allow your wide receiver to continue to work open by the ability to move the pocket. Buy time with your feet, but remain a passer.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Defense wide, they're on the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing is Howell. Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
This one complete to his tight end, Fant. Give him 15 more on that one. They're on the move. It's a first down.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
And he's close to another first down. It's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Patriots 19-yard line.
2nd and a yard. Now it's Howell. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. Third and a yard. They'll throw with Howell. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away. Picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Here's Howell. That's complete to lock it outright.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. And this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Back to throw. Howell. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, the veteran Jason Myers for the Seattle field goal. Good snap. Hold. And the Seahawks will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Patriots offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll try to set up the screen to Stevenson. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop up. That will be no gain on the screen. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment in defense. Still second down.
May to throw on 2nd down. He's got his man, Keyshawn Butte. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Working out of the gun, it's May. That'll be complete to Gibson. And they'll get about half what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. May to the air once more. He's going to air this one out. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. They're not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Report. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. A safe kick taken at the 5. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Seahawks offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. From the pistol, here's Walker. Flag comes in as he's forward for about 3 yards.
Illegal block in the back.
We'll need to check on the call. Here's a handoff to Walker. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
A 2nd down throw for Smith. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. On the return is Jones. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Tyrese Knight in on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing now is May. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs. Sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
And the Patriots ready to kick it away. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Seahawks offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Smith now. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 23-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. Now they'll run option left to the short side of the field.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
They'll go play action. It's Smith. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
On 2nd down, it's Gino. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. You do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Got a man. It's Lockett. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Play action now. It's Geno. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
On first down, here's Geno to throw. He runs with it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
Look him up on a second down and 8. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Geno now on first and 10. He's got it inside the 5. And he will score. Walker, touchdown Seahawks.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Myers now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Seahawks will get out in front 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts first and 10. Here's Gibson. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Big Leonard Williams brings him down. Second down and 8. To throw is May. That's going to be incomplete. And the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll go. Here's May. And that's going to be incomplete. They have to take that chance. Trailing here in the
this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
They'll run the toss with Walker. 17 yards, the gain there. 1st down, Seattle.
17 yards.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and
2. From the shotgun, it's Smith. That is caught. And he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now the point after try from Myers. He gets it to go, and the Seahawks up their lead. It's now 24-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense starting to try out for this next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. He's found his receiver, Butte. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
On 1st and 10, here's May. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at their 48-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6. The motion man here is Bourne. On 2nd down, it's May. This one complete to Bourne. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9
yards.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
He'll tuck it and take off. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on...
To the goal line and in. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Out comes Sly for the extra point. He's got it, and the Patriots back within 10. It's now 24-14.
Patriots 14.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. Yeah!
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A shotgun run now with Walker. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, here's second and 9. And keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down. They'll drop to throw. He gets that to his big target, Vance. And now 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout.
Baby, I'm loving it. I think I'm ready for kids. She said when they stop trying to cut in the face. That makes sense. I'm going up past LA Tech. I'm going off the fence. They switch at me and my team for back like plastic cup boys on some tailgate. Okay, look, all eyes on me. I feel like I'm streaming. No, we finna win it.
They'll run here with Walker. Not much there. Maybe a yard. The Pats can stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Now Walker. He'll get 4 and
Walker
down inside the 20-yard line.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 5.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. On the ground, it's Walker. And this defense holds its ground. They stop him for no gain. And fourth down's coming up.
No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here comes a return from the 5. Return up near the 30-yard line, but that penalty marker could impact the spot. Let's get the call. This is 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So, it's a win here for the Seahawks. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game, and are going to send their fans home quite happy. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.